Karen Piper has a home that was built in the 1930s in the Hancock neighborhood. She recognizes her neighborhood is crowded and growing.
We are a very dense neighborhood in Hancock. We have UT traffic. We also have our beloved neighborhood, Lee Elementary.
She says the narrow streets make it hard for traffic to get through, and she fears with the proposed land development code, density could get worse.
It seems the incentives are to demolish these homes and build the density. But I don't think the density will be produced in affordable ways.
She testified in front of City Council about these concerns, and she's not alone. Many members of the community are not only unhappy with the code, but they feel it's being rushed.
There was only 15 of us this morning, and I was disappointed. We were limited to 1 minute. My friend that spoke on Tuesday had 2 minutes. I just don't understand. It's like they're in a hurry.
Brad Laughlin is concerned about transition zones, areas prone to development.
You're starting to erode the neighborhoods when you do that.
Council is taking up a vote on draft number 2 for the code. Councilmember Greg Casar says the overhaul is long overdue.
This document dictates how things get built in the city. And too often our rules have made it so that the main thing that gets built in the city are either huge apartment buildings or scraping of a little house and the replacement with a McMansion. There's been a lot of misinformation spread about how this is going to cause the end of single-family housing in the city, and that's just not true.
One of the biggest changes from draft 1 to draft 2 have been the reduction of those transition zones, especially on the east side in areas prone to gentrification. Casar says the new code will allow for a more diverse group of housing to pop up around town.
What this does is on some parts of the edges of neighborhoods, for there to be the ability for somebody to add a third unit, or for somebody to have the ability to have a fourplex.
By spring, Austin could have a rewritten code, but there still are hundreds in town who feel council needs to slow things down.
They need to back up, slow down, and look at individual neighborhoods and let neighborhoods say, this is what we can handle, this is what we want to do.